Good morning. Let's meditate. It's a quiet morning here. I saw trees standing. I thought they are doing their best given the situation. Recently, I may have shared that I got disturbed to see what's going on in the US and around the world. I may not post much videos because I need to focus on myself One thing I'll do is to be in the state of samadhi more often, especially when there's not much I can do to what's going on in the world, but for myself. Like trees do their best, whatever the case is with the climate change, whatever the world is going through difficulties, I want to make sure that I have a strong root, the core of my being, connected. Making the right judgment, what to do, what not to do. So what to do is more of my samadhi, and what not to do is to keep me informed about the world, but draw a line, so to speak. So that I can focus on my being is on the strong root and be able to make the right judgment, what to do. So mind has to be calm and quiet. When I have eye drops this morning for my eyes, I lay down and stayed quiet after I put my eye drops and thought about the moment of my death, laying down, accepting everything as it is, with calm and quiet mind. I thought the moment will come, and then I thought, will I be prepared for that? Whatever happens at the moment may be different from what I thought about it. But I thought I'll be in the state of samadhi. No mind, no self, at peace. Many people may not want to imagine the moment of death. I don't know. But I thought it's a good practice. Like right now, to see if your mind jitters, upset, or just calm, quiet, no mind, no thinking, no self. I don't know if there's a moment, the feeling of relief in the process of letting go. But it's no point of thinking, but you can emulate when we meditate. If you cannot handle it, then you can stop. And do whatever you wish, or I wish. In my case, I think it's a good practice. Have you done everything you could, or are you doing? But be prepared. No mind and no self is, if you have that, and when you die, with that state, no mind, no self is like no ego, right? In your not thinking, there's no thinking about you being the center. So no point of fear, anger, upset, sad. Or you may think you missed something good you haven't done, but it's too late. No thinking. Your breathing may not be smooth, and you may have pain in your body. But when we meditate, be in the state of samadhi, we just accept everything as it is. I remember Saichi talking in one of the poems that he goes to the Pure Land and he comes back. He goes to the Pure Land again and he comes back as he wish. Pure Land is like nirvana, no mind, no self. In the Garden of Eden, away from the human suffering. The pain may be there, but you train or you accept everything as it is. Maybe you want to have the painkiller arranged, but it may not be possible. So what do? Just accept. Your ego says, I don't like it, but you accept. So no ego. And just be. Or you may say, Namu Amidabutsu. I surrender for the vow of Amida to take over with her or his compassion and wisdom. In case of my mentor and friend, late Mr. Nakayama, we spent so many times talking about Zen and more. I met him maybe a few weeks before his death while I was in Japan, and later I heard him passed away in the hospital. His daughter told me that he was talking with the doctor before his death, and when the doctor looked around and talking with his nurse, and then looked back to Nakayama on the bed, he was already passed away. I hear a cicada. When you are at your deathbed, you may hear the sound, or you may not. Noise, people, out of your control. what do you do? Would you be upset or just be? Maybe the world is crazy and the war's going on. What do you do? That may be the last information you get before you pass away. Or you may just stay in the state of samadhi. And say thank you before you pass away. If we live every now and then to stop and make sure what's important at the time, what that is, and know what to do. Making right decision the best you can. Maybe you're prepared and say thank you. Why the words thank you pop up at the end, I don't know. I think that's what I feel that I may say in myself. Have a good day. And have a good life. Like those trees and cicada and the bird swinging leaves. we are alive, make the most of it. May all beings be happy.